Hey everybody, and welcome to a new video on E.Stampley art. And today we're going to be getting back to basics. And what do I mean about basics? Well, what was that first art supply that you used when you were a young little artist? Crayons. And in this particular case, I got metallic crayons. Everybody loves a good little shine, so I figured it'd be fun to try these out. And also to use as a supplement, metallic colored pencils as well. So I figured these would be nice. Let's see what we can create from them and go from there. I have taped off in kind of like a mosaic pattern this page, and so my plan is to do kind of like a stained glass sort of technique. So I'm going to take all the crayons in the crayon box and color in the different sections. I might have to do a little bit of cleaning up, maybe with a Posca pen or something like that. So that's my plan right now. So let's start filling in these little areas. So my overall plan is pretty much to use one crayon per section. I think I have 24 spaces. I'm not quite sure. I didn't really count. I was just systematically putting the tape down. But so we'll have to see. We might have to duplicate some colors or not. I don't know. So when I use a color, I'm going to stick it in this jar up here. So that way I won't reuse the color right now. This is really also kind of like an experiment piece because I'm not exactly sure how it's going to turn out. So we'll just have to see when we're done. Actually really neat color. Very nice purple gray color. This one's called Deep Space Sparkle. Some of the names of these crayons are pretty fun. Like this one is Cobalt Cool. This one was Alloy Orange. And this one is great. Cheese grater. Sure. Although technically, wouldn't this just be cheese? Because a cheese grater is usually silver, but you know. This is also kind of like fun and sort of mindless, which is great considering I've been in a bit of a artistic, inspirational slump as of late, so it's a fun and easy way to create art without having to really think about it too much, and it's still fun and you enjoy it. Got robot. See, this one's fun. Robot Canary. Very nice. Trying to clean up all the crayon dust. Crayon dust is real. I'm trying to look at my swatches over to the side that I did, so I kind of know what the color will look like when it is on the paper, because looking at it in its wax form, you can't really tell because this looks like a deep kind of almost brick red, but it's actually a really nice bright magenta pink. I think it's gonna go here. It's a really pretty magenta. Like it's like what I think of when I think of magenta. Good job, Crayola. I think this set maybe has, well, there's a fair number of blue or cool tones actually. I think it has more cool tones than it does warm tones. just looking at the swatch palette. I think. Getting down to the wire. My one complaint probably would be that a lot of the colors seem similar. Like this one, which is the gold medal, seems very close to Robot Canary when you use it. Like this one's a little deeper, but not by much. Like these two are very similar, these two are very similar, and they're two different crayons. So that's probably one of my complaints, I would say, with this set. See, I've got 4 left in the box, so I'm definitely gonna have to use some colors over. This one's great, Cyber Grape, I love that. Very curious to see when I'm done with this, and I kind of like I can kind of see it if I look at it kind of from the side. I can sort of see the shininess, but it really just is kind of like crayons with a little bit of glitter in it, to be very honest. Which it makes me wonder what the difference between these crayons are and the glitter crayons. Do the glitter crayons have more glitter in them, or bigger pieces of glitter maybe? Last one out of the box. Illuminating Emerald. Okay, so this is a green. And I want it to be over here, so I'll put it. Okay, so I've used all the colors in the crayon box. My crayon box is empty, and all my crayons are in here. So now it's just going to be kind of picking and choosing ones that I think will go good in these spots as far as the color goes. To make sure I don't use this one again, I'm going to put it back in the box. Because eventually they're all going to go back in the box. Dang, this is like the only like brown color in this whole box is the bronze. They didn't have like a copper or anything in here, which I thought was kind of surprising, you know, for it to be metallics. All right, moment of truth. I got one more space left. Maybe it should be silver. All right, so we have cleaned up the space a bit. All of the crayons are now back in their precious little box. We're gonna close that up because we don't need you anymore. Stick it over to the side, and then we're gonna peel off all the washi tape and see what we've got going on underneath. So my first plan was to just take the metallic color pencils and go around the different shapes, coordinating, you know, blues with blues, green with greens, that sort of thing. But then as I did it, it still felt a little flat. So I decided to do a double outline instead around the different shapes. And that gave it a little more life, a little more pop, and actually kind of emphasizes more of the mosaic kind of feel, and also makes it sort of a abstract piece. So yeah, I kind of like how that turned out. So this was a very fun piece to work on. Just, you know, getting, like I said, back to basics, working with crayons, colored pencils, and just, you know, creating, even if it's just an abstract piece of art, it was, you know, fun and just kind of mentally unexhausting to work on. So I enjoyed that. If you look at the piece like directly, you can't see the metallic to it too much, but if you look at it from an angle, you can see a little bit of specks of the glitter and all that kind of stuff. But if you look at it more from an angle, then you can kind of see the sheen and the shine of the metallic. So of course, I'd love to thank you guys for tuning into my channel, checking out my video, and if you want to know about new videos when they come out on the channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button or the notification bell, and it'll alert you when a new video is ready to view. Also, of course, if you want to follow more of my artistic journey, you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at E.Stampley Art. So this was very simple, very fun, kind of easy project, something you too can do at home. You could do it with markers or colored pencils or crayons, of course. Just, you know, a nice little abstract piece just to work your mind, but without really working your mind. Anyway, I'd love to thank you guys for tuning in to my latest video. Thank you for supporting my artistic endeavors, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.